Welcome to JGTCR. I'm Cope, and today we are tuning the Genesis X GR3. Let's get into it. This Genesis is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, and if we thought the four-wheel drive Genesis vehicles were a poor drive, boy is this a harder slap in the face to fans. The handling is total crud. This thing is ready to spin out the moment our butt hits the seat. The tail end whips around over anything. Hit a curb, spin. Bump in the road, spin. Drive over a leaf, spin. The steering is okay, but does feel a bit dull to respond to our inputs. The power bogs down in the lower RPM, but is considerably peaky in the top half of the rev range. The power delivery is terrible. When it hits power band, the wheel spin is primed to kill. Further, traction loss can occur at any moment and be so mild that there is no haptic feedback through the controller or tire screeching sounds. This means the tail snaps occur without warning and are absolutely brutal. But at the very least, the brakes are solid and stable. Let's collect our time. 6 minutes 41.6 seconds. And now the race tune. While there have been some improvements to how this Genesis X drives, it still has enough issues to make it unlikable to drive. The handling is better and much less likely to spin, however, it still has a considerably high likelihood to spin in general. The tail end remains overly aggressive in stepping out and needs to be managed well. The steering is now fairly firm and stable, although there can still be some mild understeer moments. The power is still weird with its bipolar, boggy peaky nature. It is often its undoing and makes it difficult to commit to turns. The power delivery, again, while improved, retains the traits we seek to eliminate. Unfortunately, the tail is unapologetically loose and snappy when the power comes on full song. But at least, once again, the brakes are solid and stable. They slow us down well and the chassis maintains maneuverability while braking. Let's collect our time. 6 minutes 12.7 seconds. Moving on to the drift tune. The Genesis X GR3 is horrible as a drift car. You would think that with this being rear-wheel drive, it would be far better suited to drift and tune, but unfortunately you would be sorely mistaken, just as I was. This Genesis handles like it's still a four-wheel drive vehicle. The front end will appear to grip up at times, jolting the front end. The steering can be reasonable, but also gets hella understeerish randomly. The power is peaky and erratic. This makes it hard to maintain a smooth, solid drift. The power delivery is so horrid that even with the factory turbo, it still has issues. Basically, it's best to avoid Genesis in general because PD has decided to make the brand as crap as possible. And that's all we have for you today, so until next time, keep racing.